Hit it, Chewy.
Plum blossom, amazing, awesome. Teddy Basil, turning left at the witch's tree. House of Frankenstein, I declare myself a magician. Dada chaos, magic is about it. What you bring back from the shiny realms. The magician sorcerer dives into the immense. Smell the indica in the morning. Sinister repetition rewires the brain. Fire and ice, mass psychological warfare. The best way to break a spell is to see you're in one. Good morning, Babylon. 1, 2, 1, 2. Does this microphone work? Is there anybody out there on the circuit? Starshine bowling, hot purple in their eyes. Flowers arrives, azalea in the moonrise. The kiss of Babylon, the mosaic mind control.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon on this Friday the 13th. Ow! You are going to be scared. You're going to be scared, people, because the group is all a bunch of vampires. They're all a bunch of vampires. People, I'm going to bring you something just wonderfully pertinent. I'm going to bring you the earliest followers of Jesus and the vampires that they were. Oh, God. And you say, there's no way you're going to do that. Oh, yeah. There's way. I'm going to do that because I'm invoking Baudelaire. Here, where's my whip? Where's my cosmic whip of doom? This is the whip of doom. Somebody close this dungeon door. God damn it. I'm sorry for cussing. Ow. Stop cussing. Ow. Ow. Bad. Oh. Oh. Could you feel that? Oh. Welcome back, Satanic Congregation. Tonight we have a special vampire for you. Oh. Hold your seats. Grandma, take your chicken and sit down. George and Martha, get whatever you're going to drink. And let's go, people. The only thing is, don't look over your shoulder. Don't look over your shoulder. You're being hunted. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Now, here's the funny thing, people. We're going to jump into the text and I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to freak you out a little bit. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll make it through, Satanic Congregation. You know we always do. And I'm going to start with the summary. But before we get to the summary, just to catch everybody up, anyone who may be in the audience saying, what is this crazy person talking about? Bring us some horror, a little horror clip we got for you tonight. Go ahead, Chewy. Run the horror clip that we've got. Oh, I can give you a second of a rant. People, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If you invite me in, we'll eat together. La 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 la. Jesus, we love you so much. Oh, he's such a freaky vampire. Oh, God. Give me the clip. Go ahead, hit it.
Tja. Hej. Du måste bjuda in mig.
Vad händer om jag inte gör det? Vad händer om du går in ändå? Finns det något här?
I just want to interrupt to say that the acting here is some of the finest, and this happens to be one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, Chewie too. Go ahead, let's finish it, people. Sorry. Shut up!
Nej! Du får komma in!
Oh, God, that is movie making. You know what I mean? I love that. Do you see what happens? You have to invite these vampires in, right? They can't transgress the threshold. You have to give them the invitation. Everyone knows that. Satanic congregation, write that down on a notepad and put that notepad in your pocket and carry that around with you. Do you understand? Fantastic. Oh, God, what is it with Jesus? Knock, knock, knocking at the door. Ow. Okay. By the way, speaking of knock, knock, knocking at the door, I promised you a little footage. Yes, look, we're going to show you Vampire Jesus shortly, but I promised you a little bit of footage. And Chewy has made up a compilation of the body cam and whatnot. So I think we will just entertain her. For those of you who weren't here, just we're going to take 2 minutes on this. That's it. For those of you who weren't here last time, I got swatted, and here's a little bit of it just for you to see. I feel privileged to stand in the vanguard of free speech, and I feel privileged to stand here as a father and daughter team. Ah, God, it's fantastic. Chewy, give him what you got him for today, the little body clip compilation.
That's a pretty good book collection.
Yeah, I'm a avid reader, and I teach. My job is I teach ancient Greek and Roman. Do you use body cams for this?
Yes, we do.
You do?
Yeah, anytime we make contact with anybody.
Really? So this is on body cam?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God! I think those are good for you.
You can go request it and add it to your YouTube.
Tell them to get it. Oh my God! Can we do a YouTube show now? Can I just stand here? Can I do no? I won't do that. That's. Yeah. I think they're good. I watch body cams all the time on YouTube. So.
How many subscribers do you have?
48,000. And I am not monetized because it's important that people know that when they watch me, they're not watching commercials and crap, because it's my art. I'm not doing it for money.
Then you get a cool story out of it.
Okay.
On a random evening, the cops barged into your apartment.
Yeah. Well, you didn't barge.
And
You
we're
were
just kidding.
nice, but I'm glad.
Okay, can you show me like your YouTube that
Yes.
you do?
Yes, I can.
Just so I can see like what
Let's
the
move just so
content
you can
is.
see. And I just happened, this is the one that I did last night. And it just happened this one was real political.
Mhm.
So this kind of stuff doesn't surprise me either. So this is an episode. I'll let you show it. Livia does the introduction. This is her.
Amazing, awesome. Attain Basil. Turn it left if the witch is free.
And that's the guy who does our music. Hey,
I declare
there's
myself
an album coming out in June.
chaos.
Can I do it?
It's about it.
So is this the stuff she creates with
Yes.
AI?
Uh-huh.
The magician sorcerer. Smell the indica in the morning.
Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you for doing your job. I'm sorry.
Hey, and you know what? Good job on some of those productions and keep it up like with all your, AI stuff. That's cool.
She's good, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Ah, see? See, from a critic's mouth who watched it and said, it's good. I told you, Chewy. I told you you would get to be able to stand right there, people. It's a real privilege and a real honor to stand there, not only myself in the vanguard, but this time with Chewy. Because people, I've been there before. People have challenged me and said, you can't have a or make a translation that people have phalluses that they're waving at priests in the audience. You can't do that. You cannot bring that history back. This is terrible. Oh, gods, what will we do? Well, I've been there before, but this time Chewy was with me. I was very proud to be right with her saying, look, your art, man, it was fantastic. And I thank you, Chewy. Everybody from Satanic Congregation, give Chewy a shout out for the brilliance of her work. Did you bring your own image tonight? Okay, put it in there. Now, introduce your own image, right, people? This is there we go. Fantastic. Oh, I haven't seen that one. That's nice. That's nice. Fantastic. People, now, for those of you old coots who are like, oh, God, we can't have AI. There's no way. This is going to be terrible. We got to draw it. Do you want to go back to the fucking stones? Is that what you want to do? Be quiet and sit and watch the next generation of artists be born. Right? I love that. Fantastic. Good job. Good job, Chewy. Always behind it 100%. Even if we have to talk to some very nice police officers, which, by the way, shout out to Taos PD. Shout out to Taos PD, not just the office where we went and got all the cam and stuff like that, but also the officers themselves who responded very professionally, very courteously, right? And my goodness, it was nice that we were treated without a barrage of any sort of negativizing, force. It was nice. I understand why America is the place that it is, because it can be civilized like that you just saw. Civilized. Oh, God. Gorgeous. So let's keep moving forward and look at the vampire cult. It's the 13th. Do you want to see? People, let me summarize. I promised you that I would summarize. Chew, I didn't include this with you earlier. I'm sorry. I didn't include it, so you're not going to have any pictures, but I'm going to summarize, people. We have been on a journey where we have seen before Jesus and after Jesus. We have seen the cults, the Christ. We have seen the forgery of texts and languages that were non-existent. We have seen people use communion in ways that poison accidentally. We've seen people ascend to the third heaven. Pioneers of the Christing. We have seen the wars that have taken place historically that you and I ignore. The evidence is all there. Let's see. Wars between prophets involving drugs and communion that is produced during sexual intercourse that is drug influenced. This is your religion. This is Jesus. Right? This is the tent of testimony. You're wearing it. Ow. What are these vampires doing? People, it was all started when we learned that Jesus Christ was arrested in a public park with a naked kid screaming, "I'm not a trafficker." God, that's where it all started. And from that, we began to build a world where you have seen Jesus and his followers use drugs. You have seen the Judeans, a faction of the mystery, using drugs. You have seen the sexual intercourse. You have known. There's a reason that your followers all get picked up and arrested when you are a cult leader. Now, we didn't have any here last. They didn't say anything about cult leader, did they? It was just like a ring. Yeah. Oh, God. People think we have time for things. My God, man. Who are these people, by the way? Tonight's talk of vampires is brought to you by those who most prey on children. You know who I'm talking about? Your leaders. Your leaders, your presidents, your your princes, your prime ministers, those who prey on the children. I hear the finance minister, head of the Navy is there, man. Head of the Navy, can you believe that? Oh, God, did you know that? He was one of the Peds. Oh, he was one of the Epstein Pede clan. People, are you surprised that the world, people, tell me honestly, Satanic Congregation, are you now a little surprised that the world is ruled by pedos? It's a pedophilocracy. I think that's the closest we're going to get to describe the pedophilocrats who are in it are legion. Right? Isn't it weird to wake up? Right, people? Do you understand? We have woken up to an incredible reality. To an incredible reality. Is it just me or is it getting uncomfortable? Oh, let's make it even worse. Right, people? If you didn't think your leaders could be all pedophiles, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to your fucking saviors. Do you understand? Your heroes, your comic book heroes, your legends, your supermen, they're all pedos. And Jesus was chief pede. This is the blasphemy that will antichrist this world into reality. Shall we see? They don't think that Jesus was a pedo. Let's see what the fighting was here, Chewy. Let's go to the Bible. People, nobody reads the Bible, so we're going to look at it a little bit tonight. No, that's not first, but no. Oh, God. The website. Boom. There we go. Blow that up, Chewy. Give everybody, people, this is the what you would call the Old Testament, the book of Numbers, or you may call it the Torah, right? This is one of the 5 books of Moses, written in its, original language here, Greek. Fantastic, right? You should see what they try to make out of this when they turn it into the forgified Hebrew, right? It's not good. People, the same thing would happen with the languages in Italy too. Don't think it's any sort of speciality that it's particularly awful, the ancient Hebrew. Just realize that it's the state that it was in. It was being forged. Here's the original. It doesn't have any of the hoo-ha-ery. So Israel settled down in Sardis. And what did they do? The people started ekpornating with those ladies of Moab. You know what I'm talking about? Those ladies were gorgeous. You just be quiet, you know what I mean? And the ladies invited the gents to their sacrifices for their eidolon, for their images. Do you understand? What's happening here? Here, Chewy wants to illustrate what's happening. People, do you remember the sons of God and the daughters of men? Is it not the same old beautiful story? Is it not? My God, man, you say my love affair was not centered around a cosmic drug that drove my soul into orgasmic oblivion with my beloved. Oh, too bad. Theirs was. So, this is all we need to do is track it down, see the sources. This is what the people of Israel are getting into. Why? Those sexy daughters of Moab. Oh, God. People, where's all the fumigations? Those are the fumigations they got invited to. Do you know what happens? Imagine this, people. Your date. You're a son of God and you're going in and your date is, oh, she takes you. Oh, she's gorgeous and she takes you down and fumigates you. Wait, what? Is this legal? Not currently, but in antiquity it was. So she fumigates you. It's okay. It's for your own good. It's medicine, you idiot. Right? Are we all the way back at Sodom and Gomorrah? Yes, we are. And Peter will tell you so much. Peter will tell you so much. People, this is history. This is not fantasy or myth or biblical narrative. This is history taken right from the language. Can't be tampered with. It's from then. That's how old Mother Greek is. She's millennia. Do you understand? Did you bring Mother Greek? She's millennia. And she's pure. You can't screw with her because she is directly from that time, a direct witness. You get no filter with Mother Greek. You get to see her all in all that glory. Ow! God! Do you understand? The Christ and the Antichrist. They said, I said that planet's full of pedos. And they were like, oh, that's it. It's your stop. Son of a... People, who wants them? Who wants the attack of the pedo insurrectionist empire? Who wants that? Is this something somebody dreamed up? I believe it is. There is a muse who is writing this story. A muse who is writing this story. Oh, it's gorgeous. Wait until you see what happens, people. How do you think we tell the future? Why do you think we have tents of meeting? Oh, people. Baudelaire. Poe. Where is Baudelaire? We didn't bring in Baudelaire. Shit. Bring me Baudelaire, the poetry, people, right now. People, grab your drinks now and your second course. I want to read to you some poetry. This is The Vampire. It's a translation, right, of Chuck Baudelaire, right? Look at him. God, Chuck, could you have taken a better picture? My God, man. Whew, go back. The Vampire, people. You that like a dagger's thrust have entered my complaining heart. You that's stronger than a host of demons came wild yet prepared. Oh, it sounds sexy, doesn't it? Oh my God. I love it so far. It's ringing true with the Litany of Satan. People, if you haven't read the Litany of Satan by Charles Baudelaire, please do. He was forced to sign a confession that he had not been a worshiper of Satan when he wrote that. Right? Isn't that something? How's your free speech, people? right? Oh, I love it. I mean, I'm not a Satanist either, but that's just because those people are silly. You know what I mean? Except for the ones that sue people. I think there's something behind that. I think there is. People speak when you have to, right? Let the Satanists speak when it's justice that's on the line. Fantastic. Let them show you within my mind's humility, you made your bed in your domain. Ow. Infamous one who's bound to me like any felon by his chain. People, now just come on. What is this Frenchman doing? He's reaching into the ether and he's pulling out an eidolon. Do you understand? This is the image that is in the mind of the dreaming mystery. Do you know why we have to get the echidna blood? Do you know why she drinks the blood of the saints and the holy? Do you know why that is even in your Bible? You don't even recognize the reality of your own books. Instead, I keep them. I keep them now and I dole them to the world that's waiting to see the big picture of your pedophile Jesus. Oh, God. Who made this story? Who made this? Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, I love it. Okay, people, I gotta get a drink or something. What's that? It's not it's a juice, though. I don't want to advertise it, Chewy. Da 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 da. All right. People, can we proceed, please? I'm going to give you some verses. Oh, we got to finish. Like a gambler, she is driven. Go up. I got to finish this one, right? Infamous one who's bound to me like any felon by his chain, like a gambler by his games, like the bottle and the sot, like the worms in one's remains. Damn you, damnation be your lot. I've begged. What's that? I've begged the merciful swift sword to overcome my liberty, to poison. I have said the word. Save me from poltroonery. Alas, the sword, alas, the poison, contemptuous they spoke to me. What happened to the E? Somebody ate it. You never can deserve remission of your accursed slavery. Now, this is the part I love, ladies. Remember, this is the dragon herself. This is the queen herself. This is the arch vampiress. And what does she say? Oh, God. Baudelaire, spill the beans. Imbecile. If our deadly empire freed you from your present fate, your kiss would soon resuscitate the cold cadaver of your vampire. Ow! Oh, God. Oh, is this why, people? What do they make us do in the cult? What do they make us do? No sex. God damn it, no sex. This is the Jesus movement, sorry. No sex. It's just a drama, people. No sex. Ow! Enough. It's enough. Ow. Oh, Desaad. Ah. God, people, do you understand what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the age of the pedophile. Oh, you thought it was Aquarius. Oh, God, you didn't realize he was just a kid. Oh! Give me the next Greek. No, where were we? Oh, back to that one, people. Where are we? Oh, God, let's read it. So the Israelites start getting it on within the religion of the Moabites, right? And what do the people do? They end up here at the top eating from those sacrifices and bowing to their images. And the Israelites become initiated in Baal Pegor. Oh, God. And this pissed off God, like, you can't believe. And he said to Moses, you take every one of those goddamn leaders of the people and you make an example of them right out in midday. If you do this, you're going to make me not so mad. So Moses said to Israel, kill every person who's been initiated to Baal Pegor. And look, right, this certain dude, he was an Israelite, right? He brought his brother and this Midianite woman to Moses. And in front of all the people, all the sons of Israel there who were assembled, he brought these two people and they were crying right there at the gate of the tent of witness. This is where the oracle operates. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest. What did he do? He sat up, stood up right there in the middle of the gathering, and he took this friggin' spear in his hand, and he stabbed that dude right there in front of everybody. He killed both of them, the man and the woman. And the woman, he stabbed through her uterus. And this is how they stopped the plague from Israel. And in this plague, 24,000 people were killed. People, go up. Blow me up, Chewy. Did anybody here know that the Bible had the account of the prophet war where 24,000 people were killed? That's a lot of people, right? It's not as many people as the people in Gaza. It's not as many people as the people in Iran. Wow. Nobody seems to give a shit about those people, do they? Right? They must be against. You know, they're the enemy of the nations of pedophile rulers, right? When the great, this is what they'll say in the future, when the great nations of pedophiles assembled and marched on mortality. It's a little too vaunted. Right? That's what those goddamn watchers do. Anyway, people, let's go. Come on. We're on a time limit here. Did you see the battle? 24,000 people. Right? How many in Iran? It's like 30,000 now. Right? It's like, what, 100,000 in Gaza? I don't know what they're up to now because they cut off the media, right? All of these genocides, all of these tyrant sons of bitches, oh, God, who go out and do things to children led by the heads of them. They're all involved. Sheikhs too. And I'm not talking strawberry and banana. Talking the rulers, the peds of every brand of monism. You have Christian ped rulers. Who are some Christian ped rulers? The Christian nations, right? Who's the leader of the Christian ped rulers, the pedophilocracy now? Well, it would have to be Jesus ultimately through Trump, because it's his supporters that brought us this wave of ugliness, right? Fantastic. For those of you who gave me so much shit about having Trump derangement syndrome, you know what? You know what? You're going to wish you had it too. You're going to wish you had it too. Oh, from What's Coming. Did you see that one about a 9-year-old in the Epstein files? Did you see that? Oh, God, you people. Where's the fury? Where will she come? Right? Right? Oh, God, I want Virginia to have her own daimon. You know what I mean? I get it, don't you, people? I get it. Why you worship certain people when they're gone. They were heroes. We just worship them when they're gone. We should worship the daimon of Virginia. And when she said, the leader of Israel, the leader, and one of these people who was like, Amalekites, yeah, kill them all. Those same people have the mentality that it is okay to do terrible things to children. Why wouldn't it be? It is your inheritance. It is your inheritance. No, people, I'm not kidding. You want to see genocide? Read the Bible sometime. You wonder, why are the biblical lands always embroiled in genocide? Dude, read the fucking books. Get the psychology of the people. The reason I don't use my name David is because it's the name of a genocidal creep. Fantastic. Can we go back to the creek? Let's go back. It's all the same, people. Give me the text another time. What we have to upset the public. No. Just go from the start. There we go, people. So you saw a little call to action, right? Remember, Vampire 101. Okay, for those of you who have had a good time so far, I want you to take a sip of whatever it is that runs you over the ramp. And I want you to listen to what it is to be the vampire. Do you understand? Listen to what it is to be the vampire. Praise Jesus. Right? People, I'm serious. People are going to wake up. Jesus is a vampire. Oh, God. It's not even that good, people. If it was just Jesus was a vampire and somebody came along, cracked this code or found this text and translated it, and all in it was Jesus and all he was a vampire, you'd think that was pretty cool. You'd think that was pretty cool. It's just when the kids get involved. Right? Come on. Come on, man. Come on, Jesus. Okay. This is Vampire School, people. Vampire School's in session. Caught in the rain. We got caught in the rain today, didn't we? People, rule number 1 for the vampire. Throw up the quote of Paul the Apostle. Right? You didn't think Paul was going to get away with it. If I told you Jesus was a vampire, you didn't think Paul was going to come out of this clean, did you? No, this is 2 Corinthians 5:1. Make that big and me small. Oh, that's a good view. Fantastic. People, oida ben garhoti eon. He epigeos hemon oikia tuskenus kataluthe. Oikodomain ektheu echomen oikian. Ahero poieton. Ionion intois uranois. Do you hear the ionion? Did you hear the ion in there? Somebody heard it. Right? It's right there. Did you hear the ion? Oh, God. What you mean? I'm talking about vampires, and the first thing I'm going to mention is ionic? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why? because we know that if you lose your earthly core, you're going to get another one that is not formed with hands. It's from God, and it is ionic. This will be your fate in Uranus. Do you understand? Oh, what is he saying? People, as a vampire, rule number one, you can take different forms. You are a transforming SOB. Right? You're a transforming SOB. You mean Jesus and Peter and Paul are into the transformation of the vampire? Yes. Do you not believe me? People don't believe me. They're always like, no, he can't be. People, I'm just translating. This is what the texts are saying. Let me show you. Go to the next one. This is 2 Peter 1:4. What are we looking for in 2 Peter 1:4? We're looking for what our vampires are. Right? People, I'm telling you, as vampires, you've been given these honors so that you are now koinonoi. I'm what? You're koinonoi. You are those who have entered into an intimate communion with what? Theos Phusios. Isn't that gorgeous? Theos Phusios. Divine nature. How have you accepted, received this divine nature? Look at the bottom of the line. It is because of your fleeing, your flight from the corruption that is in the cosmos through your sexual desire. Now, wait a minute. People, you had me there right up until the end. You mean Christians are perfected from their sexual desire? Yes, they have been cleansed in vampire rituals in which they eat the flesh and drink the blood of the Son of God himself. Oh, God. Did you really think this was not going to make some kind of headline? Did you not think this stuff was going to get out there? People, come on, man. Go ahead and give me the next one. People. 118. People, Peter went out there, pull it down. Peter went out there with Jesus. They went up into one of his mountain forays. Remember the first time he offered people his semen, according to the greater questions of Mary? He offered his semen to Mary and the boys, and she didn't want it, right? And they didn't want it, but he explained to him that it was their perfect origin, that they had to go back to it, right? Do you remember in the Acts of Philip, the biblical Acts of Philip, before the Bible was cut open and things were taken out, right? From the Acts of Philip, you remember the war between Echidna and the followers of Jesus, namely Philip, Bart, and Miriam, his sister. You remember that fight that went on and all the drugs that were involved, people? Everything that was done there. This is what's going on. This is the background. And it's bubbling up into the Bible here with the text. Show me the text again. Chewy, let me just translate it for the people so they can see the vampires that were there and invisible that you couldn't see. Jesus took Peter and James and John, and they went through a transformation. Jesus did. He did his vampire thing, and they heard a voice coming from Uranos, is what this says. Okay. This is often called the transfiguration. The transfiguration. Wait, what happened? Jesus took these three young guys, Peter, James, and John. He took them up into a mountainous place, and he dropped his tent in front of them. Wait, what, Amen? He dropped his tent in front of him because inside your tent is your psyche. And you can cast out your psyche, your soul. You didn't know this, people, but you can physically extract your soul from your body and then wander. Oh, God. Jesus could do this. He said so. He walked around saying, I have authority to do this. It wasn't like he was a shy vampire, people. It wasn't like he was a shy vampire. He told people, right? Oh, God. This is why the echidna must have the blood. Do you understand? Lady Babylon drinks the blood of the martyrs. Oh, God. Okay, give me some more Greek. Next Greek. People, what's going on? More vampire. Letter of Peter. You thought, we're going to jump to the Gospel of Mark. Boom. 9:2. After what? After 6 days, Jesus took Petron, Peter, and Jacob, and John, and he brought them to a high mountain, right? And they were there all alone. And metamorphose. He did what? You can hear it. He metamorphized. He transformed. Emposten auton. Right in front of him. Give me the next one. Do you have a picture? Chewy, illustrate this for us, please. People, look. What happened now? Peter and James and John are scared. Okay, people, that's how it's described. Right? They're scared. And you would be too, dog, right? All of a sudden, the outside melts away and the inside psyche is there and can hover and float about and do whatever the fuck it wants. Oh, God. It's a little bit creepy, but it gets even more creepy because what do those spirits do? They summon other spirits, and this says in Mark 9:4, Kai the autois. The boys saw Heleas sun Mosei, Elijah and Moses, and they were conversing with Jesus. Now, this form of Jesus with an article in the dative followed by a genitive case, in the spirit form of Jesus, in the essence of Jesus, in the disembodied, transformed Jesus. You understand? This is something that he can do at will, people. Something that he can do at will. Makes it easy to walk through doors, or, you know what I mean? Wander around without getting hit by a car. Goes right through you. Right? People, where does he end up? He always comes to you while you sleep. Oh, God. These peds. I never get them. Well, how many boys did Jesus turn into eunuchs? Huh? I don't know. Maybe 13. Oh, God. Give it to me. Where's the next Greek? People love some more Greek. This is Mark 9:5. Boom. Boom. Bible people. And Peter answered him. Right? He said to Jesus, "Hey there, Rabbi." Right? Oh, God, it's good that we're here. Let's make 3 tents. One for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. Now watch this. Next one. He wants to create that space, that holy space, where that daimon can be confined. Ugar eide ti apokrite ek phoboi gar genonto. Oh, God. Nobody knows what to answer. We don't know what to do, man. Why? Because we're scared shitless. We're ekphobic, baby. That's what it says. It says the boys became completely afraid. Now, you'd think for a minute, right, that it's Jesus, and maybe Jesus' vampire form would be a little less threatening, right? It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the power, rule number 2, of fear. The power of fear, the immediate terrorizing of the person who is beholding the image. That fear is the characteristic of the echidna. That fear is what the vampire possesses. It is a radiance. It is a power of the daimon. It's the power of Lady Mystery. Do you understand? Being afraid is a part of communion. Did you think they tied you up for no reason? Right? It was for your safety. Being afraid is a part of communion. Do you understand? When you fear anything other than Yahoo, you enter into the communion of the devil. Do you doubt me? Do you doubt me? Did anybody think, now this is from the Bible, and it's the Christians doing this stuff. Did anybody think this was satanic? If you're sitting there and you're like, no, it can't be satanic. It's got to be the Christian thing. They're doing it. Nope. It is the Christian thing, and it is satanic. Would you like me to prove that? Would you like that? Give it to me. Next Greek. Oh, God, Mark 9:7. First thing I'm doing, people, I'm going to fumigate you, people. Make you high. Mark 9:7. Cloud. Right? Comes over them. And a voice from the cloud says, "This is the Son." Which son? My Son. The beloved. Listen to him. Next. Oh, people, right? Look, you've got to get them in the moment, right? What is this? It's the drug. It's the ecstasy. Don't worry. And then suddenly, right? Suddenly everybody was gone. And only Jesus was standing there. They had a party, a millennial party in just a few seconds, and suddenly it was over and the vision was gone. And Jesus was back. And this is satanic, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Oh, God, what is wrong with this Bible? Give me the next passage. It'll all be clear, people. Right? We heard that voice, baby. We heard that voice coming from heaven, right? Keep going next. Boom. We have a true word that is prophetic, which you should pay attention to, like it's some kind of light in your darkness, in your place that is desolate, in your wilderness. All the way until the day dawns and the devil himself rises in your hearts. Wait, what? The devil? Look, people, focus on that word, Joey. Here it is, people. Here's the word, people. Here it is. This is what the Christian is supposed to be partaking in with the prophetic word. This is Peter himself. He was with Jesus. He was with the blessed of the eunuchs who were made that way for the kingdom of heaven, arrested in a public park with a naked kid and Peter standing guard. You remember the proconsul. We're talking history, people. The proconsul of the province where Pamukkale, Turkey, that's where we are, where Hierapolis is. The proconsul's wife got seduced into this religion with Philip. And what did she do? She took his essence, but no longer anybody else's, because this is the key of Christianity. It is sexual control. The vampires maintain their fear through sexual control. Give me the verse, Chewy. Give me the next verse, right? Communion, people. This is Jesus with communion. Jesus with communion. Did you not know? Were you not waiting for Jesus? Satanic congregation, please tell me what you think of Jesus at communion. There's the devil, right? Anyway, he says, look, there's going to be these false prophets that come along, right? And they're false teachers. You know what happened in the past? They were false prophets. They're false teachers now, right? And they're the ones who bring these heresies of destruction, right? What do? They deny that power of Jesus. You know what I mean? And, they just bring us all ruin. Give me the next. People, the cults are still fighting under Peter. From the time that the Septuagint is written, and the topic is in the Septuagint, whenever that dates from, till the time of Peter, we're still having these battles. And what are they fighting these battles for? Kai poloi, exakoluthesus enauton, tais aselgeis. In the blue there. All of this way is the way of aselgeia. Aselgeia, people. Can we look up Aselgeia? No, it's okay. Actually, no, it's okay. People, if you look up Aselgeia, what are you going to find? You're going to find a form of religious dirtification. Right? It is religious dirtification. What you are doing is participating in that most epithematic science of one-on-one duality. Oh, God. This is the physics of the mystery. This is the physics of the mystery. Oh, people, what are they doing when they're fighting these wars? They're fighting for control of the administration of the right. Christianity, Judaism are just attempts to reassert control. In the case of the Judeans, it's the local worship of the mystery in the temple. Now, the temple in Jerusalem is not that impressive, right? The archaeological remains of Jerusalem are not that impressive, right? Go walk through the streets of Rome, right? And then go back to Jerusalem and say, wait a minute, where's this facility? And that, they don't really have that. They don't have this facility? No, they don't have that either, right? Oh, God. What is it? Oh, people, it has nothing to do with the language. It has nothing to do with the language because the language wasn't there. It's backwater because it's just underdeveloped backwater, right? That's why everything we get out of there is great. People, it's amazing. I don't understand why do we not listen to the sources? Why don't we just okay, give me another thing of Greek. Let's translate. There's a couple of really after the aselgeia, please. There's a couple of things here, people. We'll bring this. Look, people, what do these cultists have? Oh God, they're satanic. Lucifer in the chest thing going on. And they got eyes full of moihalidos. What is that? You know what that is. You've been looking at your neighbor. You know. He doesn't do to her what he could. You know what I mean? That's what you got in your eyes because you're on all those drugs. Do you understand? What do? They seduce. Psychos asterictus. They seduce souls that are not firmly established. These seducers of the soul. Do you know what the vampire's number 3 is? The power is the seduction of the soul. The seduction of the soul. What happens when the soul becomes seduced? You derive accursed children. Oh, God. People, if this doesn't... Oh, Jesus, vampire. What is going on? Suddenly, it makes a lot more sense why he's in a public park with a naked kid at 4 a.m. Suddenly, it makes sense that he's saying, I'm not a trafficker. Oh, God, please. I'm not one of the traffickers. Round him up. Round him up. Give me the last verse. People, I want you to focus on what the problem is tonight. Hang on, sure. I want you to focus on what the real heart of this whole matter is, right? In the Greek, in the Bible, right? Here, Peter says it himself. It's because they follow their epithumias. Their epithumia, right? We've seen that, people. We've seen that a whole bunch of times. What is that? What is it that marks the vampire who has these 3 powers? What is it? It's sexual desire. You're not going to get aselgeia without sexual desire. It is that flame of nature that's harvested by the Bacchic satanic chorus. The music must come from this transformation. The music must come in a way to call the echidna. Oh my God. Is that why the great battle is between Lady Babylon and Yahoo? Is that why we end up that way every time in the apocalypse? Yes. If you had been watching all the dragons preserve that reality, you wouldn't have been caught off guard. And now that reality is your own. And the times are prepared. The pedo kingdom is now in charge and sends forth its champions, its pedo champions. Did you ever think there would be pedo champions? Look at people, can I just say, look at Pam Bondi, right? Look at Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. Boy, if we ever needed somebody to stand for justice and people who have been victimized rather than billionaires, did everybody see, I didn't bring this, but people, did everybody see that Pam Bondi, in defense of not addressing the victims of a crime, which is what She is the leader of this country in doing, right? She is the lead legal eagle. That's it. Doesn't get any higher than her. And what does she do? She turns her back on victims and instead tells you, haven't you gotten rich off of Donald Trump? What an indictment of the United States of America that the Attorney General feels she can appeal to the greed of the American people to forget those who have been raped. Some of them murdered too. Do you see that you have no justice? Do all of you morons who say, don't talk about politics, do you see how you are just enemies of justice? Shame. May America, with a duly elected representative of the people, a Congress and a Senate and a judiciary free of tyranny and the tyrant's poison, may they all meet nemesis. Ow! God, people, you gotta love this classical stuff, right? You gotta love it. Did you have another one that you wanted to throw up there? Did you have a video? Did you have? Chewy wanted to. No. How about you want a death inducer? Put a death inducer. Chewy wanted to focus on a death inducer. So go ahead and put that up. This is what the cults are using, that the Bible and many other texts talk about. Jesus talks about the death inducer, right? Oh, God. One of the words that Peter uses as well is a word that is often translated as just something about not talk enough or something. But the word is actually, it uses the word in Greek for having, short-sighted. That's how it's translated. The word is muo, which is associated with mustes, the initiations. And Peter talks about these initiations. He says, you have already been through the purification, right? For those of you who are Christians out there, if you don't realize, how does this translate for you? If you don't realize that historically the early Christians went through a process that involved drugs, and it was considered a purgation. It involved drugs and sex. And it was a modification of what had been the Bacchic satanic chorus of the mystery. This is the mystery of the serpent. It is the mystery of the dawn bringer. Do you understand? The one who brings you light. That person can rise within you. And you, as a vampire, can project that force outward. Do you understand? It's just physics. They're just describing physics within the operation of a mystery, which is a cult practice. Isn't that lovely, people? Don't you love how deeply mired the early Christian religion is, the early Judean religion is? Don't you love how these religions are mired in the pagan physics of the older mystery that is the first mystery of the first Christ, who was herself Medea? Fantastic. I love it, people. Now, if you didn't know that the vampires go back, if you came here tonight, you didn't know the vampires go back to some of the most compelling people of antiquity, right? Oh, God, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of things that they don't want you to tell. You know what I mean? There's a lot of secrets There's a lot of things that, you don't do and you don't release, and you have to get this or that, right? The vampires go way back. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you didn't know that the vampires had these three powers that we just discussed, and that the Christians were themselves a group of these vampires and what they did, well, tonight you've seen it, and you've seen it in the text, and it's undeniable, people, when you see the apostles do what they do across the world, right? It's amazing that that you could take all of this evidence and hide it and tell people that's not real, but the other stuff next to it is, and tailor for yourself a history. That very thing is mind-boggling to me. It's like a black hole in the timeline. I know that doesn't make sense with all the, well, whatever. But it's like somewhere in the timeline, you got a black hole that shifted everything and bent it down, and now you've got a branch, right? And the reason that you have that branch there is that node of faith blocks any other evidence, right? That node of tradition, that monist appeal to tradition over reason, that node that always defies justice, that node creates a fracture in the timeline and draws down the people to a place where they're not liberated. They're not liberated at all, right? It's always the reason and the rebirth of reason. Chewy and I were just involved in something that I'm proud to have been involved in, because we stood for what's right. We stood for the muse. And that's all we'll say about it. I want people to know that that's what I'm doing. I may have Lady Babylon next week a little bit earlier in the evening, to accommodate my new evening class. So we'll go from there, and I have a couple of announcements of things that are coming. Right, people? We have some interesting things that are coming. And oh God, I can't talk about some of them, and you know what I mean? So I'll just have to titillate you. But I heard one thing. Oh God. Oh, people, what's going on? It's too beautiful. Right? Do we really deserve this? It's gorgeous. Don't stop what you're doing because somebody wants to control your art. That's the message. The muse is free, or we are all enslaved. Do you understand? The muse is free, or we're all enslaved. And what is the vision that we could have of the future? Could we have a future of justice somewhere? I know that somebody reigns, right? The Secretary General, what's her name? She didn't really, the Attorney General, right? No, Bondi. She didn't. She's not reigning for justice, right? Maybe we can restore justice. People, thank you for coming tonight. I truly hope that you have seen something horrifying. And what I hope that you have found is so horrifying is that the people that you elevated to such high levels, these are in actuality the monsters. When you partake of the vampire tradition, be careful that you are not partaking of a modified, insurrected communion. Thank you for coming tonight. Hail Satan.
Repetition, monarch, butterfly. Everywhere, cybernetics, culture research unit. Nexus 666. Singularity, call a Cthulhu. crown of ISIS, let the light shine in. Lucifer, Operation Ice Cream, nice dreams. Governor of death, method of destruction, ministry of doom. House of Frankenstein, speakers boom. The military's arm will form. Mr. Black Magic himself, oak tree to the core. Custom vampire magician at large. The savior brought the barge. Strawberry marshmallows, I'll dope you where you are. Blackberry cubism, gummy treats, medicated candy store, sugar confectionery. Raspberry swirls, Phrygian hat of the witches flying. Satan's coming to town, getting you higher. Creeper reefer, sticky icky in the cutty in the morning. Banksty Bankster war's a racket, and like that the toes up. Wizard make the world go poof. Inversion spun on heady profits. It's hammer time. The DJs ain't about to stop it. Cracking whips, flipping it.